one of the good things about having both an Xbox Series X and a PlayStation 5 is that a lot of times I'm able to go out there and test games on both platforms. Usually not right away unless it's something free, but I wanted to do a comparison video for the Matrix demo, the Unreal Engine 5 demo, because both versions were optimized by different people, right? Like, so you had the Coalition help optimize that version for the Xbox, and then you had somebody else optimize the PlayStation 5 one. And so obviously we've seen, I'm not sure if Digital Foundry has done one, but there was somebody that did some analysis on it and found, you know, a couple instances of differences on the PlayStation 5 difference where it maybe was a little bit better. The main thing that I wanted to do for myself is just boot them both up and kind of switch back and forth and play and see if I could see any differences personally. And one of the things that I kind of noticed was, just at least on my TV, which by the way I have a CX OLED 70-inch, so it's not like I have a bad TV. I have a very good TV, and I understand it's not the best anymore, but still it's fully capable of doing and looking great. Like, games look absolutely phenomenal on there. I could never go back to like a standard, like, regular LED or anything like that. Like, once you have OLED, you can't go back. But I wanted to give my insights on what I thought about this, so this is going to be a very interesting video and a very hot topic that you don't want to miss. Hey there everyone, I'm the Crap Gamer, and of course this is Crap Gamer Reviews, your home for gaming news, opinions, reviews, and much more. You'll probably notice some changes around here, and hopefully that doesn't stop you from giving us a like and possibly even consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some of your free time with me today. It really does mean a lot. So when this demo came out, man, I think everybody was just blown away by it. I think the main reason that people were impressed is just, this is actually something that we as gamers are able to look at, and it's something tangible, which I think is something that really goes a long way for all of us as fans. We can sit there and go, oh my gosh, you know, this is so incredible to look at. I can't believe they managed to do this on these consoles, because so far what we've gotten, even though we've gotten some really good looking things, most things for the first year have been within line with what we were already getting. And so it's easy to kind of discount and say, hey, you know what? I'm not really sure what the deal is here, but you know, these new $550 consoles are still giving us pretty much the same stuff as we got last gen, except for, you know, obviously the frame rates have been improved, thankfully. I mean, listen, as someone who, you know, just enjoys gaming a ton, that makes all the difference in the world. It's worth it to upgrade these consoles just for that. Trust me on that one. As far as some of the other aspects goes, a lot of people want to know, oh, was there a huge difference? You know, it's the fanboy in us all. We all have that, right? Me too. I know people don't understand. You know, they go, oh, you went back to Xbox? Does that mean you hate PlayStation now? No. Listen, even when I was playing, you know, 90% PlayStation, the Xbox was still my thing. I was just more ticked off than anything, and that stuff is over with now. So, you know, I'm playing Xbox, I'm playing PlayStation, I'm enjoying both. I have always done this, right? I've always owned every console, like, especially like the main consoles. So I've owned a PS1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a PS4 Pro. I've owned a Xbox 360, multiple Xbox 360s, mind you. I usually pick up revisions, like I picked up the E, and I picked up a couple of the collector's special edition ones, like the Halo and Gears ones. I owned Xbox One from launch. I got an Xbox One S. I got an Xbox One X. Now I have a Series X and a Series S. So, you know, I've always owned them all. So it's not really as cut and dry as what people like to make out. Now, what I like to do when I own both consoles is, you know, I'll usually buy, let's say, a multi-plat game. And I'll give you a good example of this. I bought the Mass Effect trilogy on Xbox day one. Absolutely some of my favorite games. Spent hundreds of hours playing through those games on Xbox Series X. Fantastic. You know, the thing is, I've seen on sale the trilogy on PlayStation as well, so I picked that up. So I haven't started that yet. Same thing with Guardians of the Galaxy. That's an even better idea. I pre-ordered that well in advance. I knew that game was going to be good. Then everybody kind of jumped on the bandwagon. Pre-ordered that on the Xbox Series X. Played through it, loved it, absolutely my favorite game this year. Saw it on sale Black Friday on PS5. picked it up for like 20 bucks or 25 bucks or something like that. So that's something that I do a lot. I have a ton of games and I love doing that, and I never notice huge differences when I'm playing these games either. Like, so when I'm playing games on Xbox, I never notice, you know, and listen, so I like to switch back and forth sometimes, and I do like the Capital Foundry thing, and it's just for fun. It's not really something that I think, you know, I think people probably take it the wrong way. It's not really me making fun of anything in particular, just for me personally trying to see if I can see any difference. And, you know, the interesting thing is, when the resolution stuff was happening last generation, most of it was happening with the, you know, like Call of Duty, for instance, right? So Call of Duty, I could never really tell a huge difference. Like, I think Call of Duty Ghosts was the big one around the launch. 720p on Xbox, I think it was 1080p on PlayStation. I could never really tell a big difference on there. Now, some games I could tell a difference. I think Star Wars Battlefront was a bit blurry on Xbox. I also think one of the Battlefields, it might have been Battlefield 1. Also, I think Final Fantasy 15 was very blurry on the Xbox One. So yeah, there was that, and you know, I could tell the difference there. But you know, can I tell the difference all the time? Or, you know, no, of course not. You know, it's just one of those things where you're not able to. You know, it's just we kind of take it for what it is. And when it comes to like this Matrix demo, I just found it to be really fun and just a really fascinating look about where the future can be in a very short amount of time, right? Like the way that they were able to handle this and the way that they were able to kind of achieve some of these things, just the way that it looks, and you can kind of fool with the settings, and it's just like something I think console owners have never really had a chance to kind of experience before. So it was really nice to see what can happen with the future, and I'm excited by that as well. So for me personally, love seeing this. I thought that they did a fantastic job with it. Did I notice anything switching back and forth between the Xbox and the PlayStation version? No. They both, the frame rate felt the same on both. Everything looked the same on both. I think that for the most part, I mean, and I might still do it for fun where I compare some videos or whatever, but I think for the most part, to be honest with everybody, right, just to be 100% honest, I don't think we're in a situation where the Xbox or the PlayStation 5 are going to take a huge lead over the other in terms of what they're able to do. And I think that that's a good thing, right? Like, that's something that we should put to bed, honestly, right? Like, everybody wants to compare these consoles, everybody wants to talk about these consoles, and, you know, oh my gosh, you know, it's this, and, you know, you got this, and better ray tracing, and this, and it's just like, you know, a year plus on already, and even something as taxing as this demo, they look the same. You know, like, people are just really want to feel like they're backing the home team, you know. So yeah, it's just very interesting stuff. But I think they look pretty much the same. I wanted to put that out there. I appreciate anybody's input. If you guys feel differently, let me know. You know, I would appreciate it. If you guys do enjoy the content, leave us a like. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, Crapgamer 'em up, Crapgamer out.